Oh, welcome back to part 5. It's going a little bit slow. Right now all of the obvious pieces and parts are going fairly well. The issue I'm having right now is it's been several weeks now since this has been taken apart, even though I've taken a lot of photos and documented screws and bolts and things. Putting it back together is taking a little bit of time. It's not hard to kind of get ahead of yourself and then find out that there's parts that you forgot to put on, or you put on in the wrong order. Then you have to spend time taking it all apart and getting to that part and continuing. So I thought I would show you where I'm at right now and kind of what's done and kind of the procedure I'm using to kind of go forward on this. So anyways, thanks again for joining in. So I thought I would begin with the stay. It's the first bracket that you'll put on if you go this deep into your GL1800. Kind of holds the speakers, the instrument panel, the bottom half of it, and this is just kind of a description of what kind of goes on it, and so you kind of get an idea of kind of all of the different screw holes and locations and so on. Front side, and the speakers will go there, and I'm about ready for the instruments to come back on for the last time. Underneath, this is I think the ISO relay. It attaches from the bottom bracket to the top bracket, just not all in place right now. So these are for the speakers right here, and you've got the instruments will go here, and you can see nothing is in place. This is a push pin for the speaker, and for the manifold of the speaker, the round part here. This will be for the push pin. This is for the instruments right here, and that goes for both sides. So with the cover back on, this side vent was really crushed from the accident. Right now they're temporarily held in with the dash screws, which go here. And this is kind of confusing a little bit, but way in the back, this hose here goes through between the bike and this first bracket, and that is your antifreeze overflow that goes from one side to the other. And throttle and brake cable go on the inside of the forks. Route to the other side also on the inside of the forks, and go back like that. So I'm going to continue across to the left side of the bike stay. I'm looking at it from the front of the fairing, and I showed you the bracket on this outside that I have attached. I noticed on the left side the bracket isn't connected, and it's never been connected because when I took the stay off, the old broken stay, I never unbolted that. The only way to get to that bolt is by removing this left side fairing, which I've never taken off. And so now I do have to take it off because the bracket is, this bracket needs to be attached. So that'll be one of the things that'll take me a little bit of time on. So all of this just kind of takes time. Right after going from the stay, I'm going to go right into putting the forks in, making sure they're at the right height at the top of the triple tree, and then torquing those down. Here is a brief cable and routing of hoses. The outside of the handlebars, both sides, fluid hoses. On the inside of each handlebar are the cables going up to wire cables going up to switches. So they're on the inside, and hoses on the outside. And you also have the turn signal cancel goes right in the middle toward the right, just like that. Now I'm going to go ahead and put this cover back on. So I thought I would show you on this main bracket here. The outside is the brake fluid. The inside on the right side are wires for your hand controls. Inside of that is the turn signal canceller. On the other side are the again the wires going to the left handlebar and the left clutch fluid. This next part is simply putting the little baffle speaker holder on the stay and putting the speakers in. So that's kind of the next thing that I'm kind of jumping to. thought I made a video of installing the instruments. All I can say is put the rubber part into the stay first, and then slide the dashboard. Don't try to put the dashboard on and then try to manipulate those rubber things into the stay. Put those in the stay first. Sorry I didn't get the instruments done on a video, but now I'm going to install the new grip that goes on the right side, and this is the only real hack that I kind of did. I had to drill a hole into the handlebar just to the right of where the other hole was for a normal size grip, in order to, because these grips were slightly shorter. They still fit fine, but they were slightly shorter, so putting the right grip on is next. And then right after that, I'm just going to jump into the brakes, the front, the new brake pads. And right after I installed new brake pads, I bled the brake. Actually, right after that, I did a test ride on the bike. So I'll show you the very first test ride right after that, where it's the very first time the bike was ridden since the accident. So we'll go to that part right after the brakes.
Just like eternity. Yes, I know.
So my first ride was pretty sketchy. I hadn't bled the brakes, so I had hardly any brakes. The tires hadn't been filled for a year from supposedly when the accident was, like last August. So that first ride, you can see I'm going being really careful. I did one more ride after this, after I bled the brakes and I put the proper air in the tires, and that ride went much better. But as you can see, I have a long way to go. Now you can see the fairing is partially put together. I have a lot to do. I'll throw on the next video all the details of getting this fairing on, and it was a real pain in the butt to do. So anyways, this is it for this episode. I'll have episode 6 in about a week, and I'm getting really close. And bike runs great, rides amazing after I bled the brakes. Oh, it was just amazing. So anyway, here's a quick picture of some of the parts I've still got left to put on the bike, and it's a work in progress, but it's starting to go a little bit better. All the hard parts are pretty much behind me, I think. This last week was pretty difficult. So anyway, thanks again, and we'll see you on the next one.